You know, for the longest time, I often wondered why Joyner Lucas never went on a VladTV. He's been on every different platform you can think of, but he has yet to visit VladTV. And in more recent times, I found out why. Joyner said in his own words that he doesn't rock with VladTV, which is okay and all. I mean, you don't have to rock with the guy and whatnot. But the way Joyner did it, it was just sloppy. But I'm not surprised at this because it seems like with Joyner Lucas, his whole career up to this point has just been built on controversy and gimmicks, and you know something that can get you far, but if you just rely on that and that alone, that's pretty much going to come to a halt at the end of the day, because you may be the big thing right now, but tomorrow there's going to be somebody with, you know, more controversy than you have, more talent than you got, who can easily take your spot and make you irrelevant at the end of the day. But you know something, a cat like Joyner, he's only thinking about the moment. He's not thinking about the long picture. Now, it's funny with Vlad, because Vlad, he's very litigious and he's very defensive when it comes to his property, rightfully so. You know, I mean, you put a lot of hard work when it comes to your IP. You want to protect it and you want to have it respected. It's kind of like your kid at the end of the day. But, you know, I mean, when it came to Joyner posting Vlad's IP on his Twitter, wouldn't that be free use? I guess not, because, you know, Vlad takes his copyright thing seriously. But it's just funny that, you know, if you post any clips of Vlad and Vlad doesn't rock with you, he sends you a lawsuit. Now, you know, Joyner pretty much didn't take him seriously because, you know, chances are he pretty much has the money to go to court. I'm not sure how much Vlad is going to sue him for, but me thinks that they're probably going to go with the fair use defense. Now, going to his manager, I think his manager was very irresponsible when it came to Joyner. But if my guess is correct, I think Joyner pretty much surrounds himself by people that will kiss his ass, not people that will pretty much man up and tell him what needs to be said or needs to be informed. So, you know, he doesn't have anybody with any backbones around him. He just has a bunch of spineless jellyfish that just be happy to get attention and get whatever crumbs that Joyner pretty much has in his pocket. So I get that vibe from his manager, because when the manager pretty much just forward Joyner's text message to Vlad, I felt that was unprofessional. But again, Joyner does these things because controversy keeps him relevant. And Vlad, he pretty much, you know, he let his real thoughts be known about Joyner. In a way, I think Vlad is butthurt that Joyner doesn't want to give him an interview. So this is Vlad just pretty much just lashing out via Whack 100 and everything. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, this is the vibe I get when, you know, I read the story and I seen it and all that. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, you didn't have to do the interview. I don't think that Vlad was extorting Joyner Lucas, because it seems that, you know, his proposal was fair. But if I was Joyner's manager, I would have been like, look, okay, you don't want to do Vlad's thing, fine, but this is how we're going to do it. We're going to keep it professional and we're going to keep things open because we don't want to burn any bridges. And the manager should have really handled that. He shouldn't have sent Vlad that text that Joyner said. But you know something? At the end of the day, it wasn't Joyner's fault. It was the manager that pretty much mishandled all that. He didn't have to send Joyner's text, but I understand. The manager still wants to keep his job. And Joyner pretty much just has people around him that are going to kiss his ass. He doesn't have any thorough people that are going to tell him what's what. Because when you get all that money and all that fame like he does, he feels that no one could tell him nothing. And people around him either going to have to, in the words of state property, get down or lay down. So, I mean, I don't really think not much is going to come of this case. I mean, Vlad's lawyers already hit Joyner with a cease and desist and had the clip taken down, and Joyner already made a video talking about that and whatnot. But yeah, simply put, this was mishandled. Simply put, Joyner Lucas doesn't have a good manager. And if he did have a good manager, I'm sure Joyner Lucas's career would have probably been in a different stratosphere right now. But as it stands, he just wants people around him that aren't going to challenge him, aren't going to tell him what needs to be heard. They're just going to cave in and acquiesce to his desires and wishes. So that is my 2 cents on the Joyner Lucas versus DJ Vlad controversy. Audience, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box. This is Iron Will Media.